Namaskaram. I am author Dr. Himani Vashisht. In this video, I'm going to share my experience that how I started my journey of lucid dreaming and astral projection. So, frankly telling, for lucid dreaming, I did nothing. It came to me so naturally because since my childhood, uh, as far as I can remember, I was always a lucid dreamer. I was having capacity to even modify my dreams, to change my dreamscape, and that was so natural to me. So this made me very creative, imaginative, and I also become like a natural storyteller. That's why I came into writing and wrote so many stories and books. So I was always imaginative and creative, but so this lucid dreaming, it was so natural to me, it came to me naturally. So but I never knew more than this. I just thought, okay, I'm seeing dreams and I can just modify them, and it was a fun for me. I used to like it. So then about the astral projection, first thing I would like to tell you that there is a difference between astral projection and out of body experience. Astral projection is more controlled and you are doing it consciously. This is a skill. And out of body experience, sometimes you have by some like spontaneously you can get it. Sometimes some people get it during like when they have near death experiences, when they are very sick and hospitalized, or sometimes they get accident, or sometimes just they're sleeping, something happening, suddenly spontaneously they get it. So my first experience was an out of body experience, not an astral projection experience. So it came to me spontaneously by itself. And but because I didn't had any knowledge about it, so uh, I find it a bit weird. I won't say that I was frightened, because I was already into spiritual practices. Since my childhood, I'm doing meditations. The first meditation I started doing was like I was doing sun meditations, and I used to do a lot of chantings and all. That was my because of my family background. So these things came very early to me since childhood. So the first experience I got was uh, the first thing before my experience, I would like to tell you, I used to have very lucid experiences of flying. My dreams used to be like I'm flying, I'm going there, I'm going there. I used to control them, but they were lucid dreams. So after that, what happened one day, I was sleeping, and it's many years back. I think this experience was more than 15 years back to me. I was sleeping, then I felt myself very heavy. I felt my body is becoming very heavy, and I felt that I was vibrating. I felt like vibration, and it was like a sleep paralysis. And I was trying to call somebody from my family. I wanted to shout that time because I was conscious also, but I wanted to shout. I wanted to reach to my mom, call somebody to come and wake me up, because I was bit feeling bit weird. I wouldn't say that I was so frightened. I never get frightened easily. So, but then I felt the next moment what I felt that there was the sensations were very heavy. So next moment I felt that my consciousness that I'm not in my body. I just felt like I'm out, but I felt like darkness. I didn't feel much like then I felt that I'm going here, I'm going there. I just the first thing I did was like I was just roaming in my own home only, and it was same as it was. So I went to the room, my mom dad sleeping. I went to the it was like a confused state for me. I was very much confused. Then I didn't know what to do. Then again I was thinking about myself, my body, and I don't know how much time had passed. I don't remember that completely. It's not because in astral projection time is not same as the time on this physical plane. So then I snapped back in my body, and then I wake up, and I was feeling very weird, like what this happened. But then after that, I slept, and I don't remember what, like I slept, and next morning when I wake up, I share all this experience with my mom, dad. And they said it's nothing. You are always dreaming, and these things you do. You every morning you wake up and tell us about some of your dreams. But they used to get surprised because of my dreams there, because many of my dreams they used to come true. So sometimes I used to tell them about my dreams, good dreams, bad dreams, and they used to take my dreams seriously, because my dreams used to come true also. So, but they say this must have been some dream. So I thought it's okay. But then after that, these things happened to me again and again. But I didn't know anything like anything exists like astral projection and this thing. Still, I wasn't having any knowledge about it. So then what happened, in coming years, I started looking for the answers of these things, because uh, uh, like after that I won't say they were only out of body experiences. I was trying to control them little bit by myself without having any knowledge that what is astral projection, and if some such techniques happen, this thing happen. I just started doing this controlling, and yes. So after that I started researching about it, and when I started researching, I saw on internet also that so many people, they were sharing their experiences, they were telling about this, that this is happening. Then I came across these terms also. I didn't even know the name for this OBE and this. I only used to say dream, dream, dream. So then when I researched on internet, then I found that it's not only me, there are thousands of lakhs of people out there, those who are having similar experiences, facing the same things, and what this is about. Then I came to know about this term. So then I bought a few books also, and I started reading the books about it, and then I had more knowledge, I was more equipped. So um, and there is also a reason why I wrote the book about the astral projection, because many books I read initially, some books were like containing most of philosophies only. Then some books, they were containing only hard facts, only like just only facts. Then some were like a case study, story after story. I wasn't satisfied. The writer in me wasn't satisfied. So what I did, I planned that I should write it by myself. And but before writing, I wanted to have like completely controlled real experiences by myself, though I was having it, but I wanted to have like completely conscious experiences, like. So that time I started doing this lucid dreaming also consciously. The first time I started maintaining my dream journal. I started writing. I penned down my experiences. I started keeping a diary, and I started trying to control them, all these things. So at least then I know to have a practical approach. So then I heard of this, like later on, year after year, like when my research, like I kept my research about this. So, and my experiences, because my experiences became more and more rewarding. And then in 2016 my book also came out. So after that, many people and many practitioners also, they also approached me, and many of my friends who wanted to try this, and those who are my readers, they started contacting me, sharing their experiences. And one thing I found, many people asked me, they asked me that we want to be out of our body, we are trying this, so can you pull us out of our body, like. So even my one of my closest friend, she wanted to try this, and she asked me many times that when we can project together. Yes, I said okay. So she literally wanted me to pull her out of her body, but I wasn't having an experience about this thing, so I tried it, but then I lost my own balance and I snapped back into my own body. I couldn't do this. So this happened. We projected many times together, but this didn't happen that I was able to pull her out. I couldn't. But then one day it happened. She was my roommate in my hostel. So one day this happened that she was she managed to come out of her body, and I was already there. So that time I was able to guide her, like she was in a very much confused state. But then she saw me, and like she was a bit frightened, but when she saw me, she became a bit relaxed, like because she had all the faith and trust in me, and that time I was able to guide her. So there are many projectors, like there are many beginners who managed to do who managed to came out of their body. Many times I was out there to guide them, to help them, but it wasn't possible for me ever to pull them out. But once they managed by themselves, then I was there to guide them. So this is how I started my journey of this astral projection. In my next videos, again, I'm going to share my more and more experiences about the astral projection. Stay tuned. Thanks.